The Indiana Fever knocked off the Atlanta Dream 99-82. And listen, it was not a pretty win. Do not let the final score fool you. This game, final score, does not show you what kind of game this game actually was. I'm talking about Jordan Canada came out of nowhere and dropped her over. She broke her career half in just the first half. She broke her career high in just the first half of this game. This was insane. I've never seen something like this. Jordan Canada came out playing like C22. And Caitlin Clark said, you know what? I got Jordan Canada. Yeah, I can't guard her. I got her. And she continued to clamp her down for the second half. Of course, Jordan Canada missed a couple good looks in the third quarter. But Caitlin Clark did a good job guarding Jordan Canada for the rest of the game. Let's talk about C22. I genuinely mean this when I say this, okay? I'm tired of C22's teammates, Caitlin Clark's teammates, continuously looking her off as if she's not a star player. Now listen, okay? It gets to a point where it's like, I've been seeing this happen for this whole season, all right? I won't be putting every clip of Caitlin getting looked off in here, but I just don't care that much to go look through it. But she's been getting looked off all season. I need Natasha Howard. I don't know if she got to get replaced in the starter lineup by Michaela Timpson. Somebody who recognizes that they're playing with a generational talent. Because it seems like everybody that's around CC, I guess is because of CC, how she comes off. She doesn't come off as egotistical. Caitlin doesn't come off as having an ego. She's the most outgoing person. She's a lovable person. You know, she's always having a good heart here and there. So people look at her as if, oh, you're not that girl. Oh, you're too nice. Oh, you're not bossing me around. Like, you know, it gets to a point where it's like, you still have to view her as she's, you know, as such. She is definitely a generational talent. The all-time most assists in a single game. You know, the best three-point shooter we've ever seen. Things like this is exactly what if I'm Stephanie White, I'm getting through these players' heads. And I put some clips up. Some of them look out off. Some clips that I just want to go over just to go over. Listen, let's not even talk too much. Let's just jump straight into it, all right? I want to talk about how Natasha Howard looked Caitlin off right here. On the inbound, Caitlin Clark is calling for the ball visibly. As you can see, Natasha ignores her, which causes Caitlin Clark to be visibly frustrated. Look at it. Caitlin frustrated. Look at Caitlin Clark. Visibly frustrated, you know, and it gets to the point where it's like, all right, Natasha Howard said before the season that she's chasing an MVP, and she's actually looking like it right now. No, not her stats wise. I'm talking about just the way she's moving. She's moving as if this is her team. Natasha Howard, unfortunately, you need to know your role. You just got here, okay? Now, yes, we won by 17 points, but this is against Atlanta Dream Team when we know how we can be looking against other teams. Just give the ball to Caitlin Clark, and we're going to go over that as well, what the game looks like when Caitlin Clark has the ball. Caitlin didn't have the prettiest game scoring the ball, okay? I'm not going to act like Caitlin had a great game, but it's not going to help when her supporting cast is not there to help put her in positions where she can score seamlessly, fluidly. You know, it's like, anyways, let's move on to the next clip, okay? Right here, you see Aaliyah Boston with the ball, about to initiate a DHL. Kelsey setting a kind of lazy screen on Caitlin, while Jordan Canada is rejected while icing the screen, right? So right here, Caitlin trying to get there. Now, Aaliyah, you know you can just fake pass it, right? Hold the ball, use your body as a screen, while Caitlin curls around your body, which makes Jordan Canada have to let go of Caitlin. And then you can pass it to Caitlin right here for an open three. Or if Grinder steps up, Caitlin, you know, being the best passer in the game, she's going to pass it to you in a pocket for a layup. What I've noticed a lot with Aaliyah Boston is she tends to do things that ends up getting, like, she would mess up a play that will end up, like, getting her the ball back so she can score. Aaliyah Boston is starting to become points hungry. And I'm realizing it. Like, she would, you know, not pass it on time. She would just go straight into that one little screen that's not even strong and just immediately go run to catch the ball in the post when no advantage has been created. Like, there's little stuff like that where you have to pull it to the side like, yo, Aaliyah, you got to set strong screens. I need you to actually get these people off me. And then when your center helps, that's when I hit you in the pocket. Like little stuff like that, you know. Everybody got to understand, nobody's bigger than the program. It's Caitlin Clark at the end of the day. Okay, look at my jersey. I'm not covering the WNBA if Caitlin Clark is not here. I'm just going to be honest with you, okay? This is what brought me here. This is what take me away. I wasn't here before her, and I'm definitely might not be here after her, okay? So people just don't understand. Just understand nobody's bigger than the program, all right? Because when Caitlin Clark start turning on that FU mode, then what? You know, then what? When she turns on that, you know what? I don't like none of y'all mode. Then what? No, now she's the spoiled little work girl. Now she's the brat. Now she's this. Now she's that. Off-ball Caitlin. Like I know I'm venting right now, but it's like it's the truth, yeah. You know. Anyways, let's look at this right here. Aaliyah
This kind of stage
looks Kaylin off, and now she's going over there to initiate an action with Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard with the ball. Natasha for three. Exactly. Like, is all I'm saying. Now you look right here. Kaylin Clark was pushed down twice in less than 10 seconds, and the referee did not call this, right? So, first of all, Kaylin's always hitting the floor, by the way. Always hitting the floor. Always getting pushed down. Always losing her balance, something, right? Now, this is where things got interesting. She gets pushed down again. Oh, my. Look at this. There's no way. There's no way the referee is staring dead at them. And it's not looking. Like, Milk Dud is literally staring right at them. Milk Dud head. Y'all see him right there, this referee, staring right at them. And he's not calling no whistle. It's insane to me at this point, you know? Anyway, let's move on. This is why you don't want Kaylin Clark off ball. For all the people who want Kaylin Clark off the ball so much. This is why you don't want her off the ball. Look. Oh, actually, no, this is the Aaliyah Bolson not re-screening her. The next one is the Kaylin ball clip. Look at how Aaliyah didn't re-screen Kaylin right here. Look at this. Aaliyah says one screen for Kaylin, right? And this is kind of what I mean when Aaliyah Bolson is a little hungry for the points. No advantage has been created. You see Alicia Gray is still on Kaylin Clark, right? Now, if Aaliyah Bolson was smart, she would re-screen Kaylin Clark on Kaylin's right side, right? Now, Aaliyah Bolson just immediately goes right here while Alicia Gray is still on Kaylin Clark. There's no advantage. Now, Kaylin is being harassed by Alicia Gray. She's grabbing Kaylin Clark's arm visibly. If y'all can't see, visibly grabbing Kaylin Clark's arm. Hooking onto her arm. No foul call in front of this referee right here. No foul from this referee right here. And no foul from this referee right here, right? This is the Kaylin Clark effect. Now, Kaylin finds Aaliyah. And now Aaliyah sets her own shot up. And she did a beautiful move. That was a beautiful move by Aaliyah Bolson. But just, if I'm in the film room, I'm telling Stephanie why. I'm telling everybody, listen, okay? Aaliyah Bolson right there is where you rescreen Kaylin Clark. You rescreen her right there, okay? Now, anyways, let's move on. This is why you don't want Kaylin Clark off ball, okay? Look at this right here. Kaylin with the retreat dribble while Aaliyah Bolson is slipping. She's about to seal her defender off. And Kaylin with the lob pass with one hand while retreating and makes a beautiful pass to Aaliyah Bolson. This pass is so beautiful. Kaylin's ability to just wait until things, like she sees things before it happens. So right there, when she did this retreat dribble and between the legs right here, she was literally just buying time and acting like she was doing something to pass it to Aaliyah Bolson. Now, of course, she could have skipped this pass all the way over to Sophie Cunningham, but you see Brianna Jones calling for somebody to guard her, and she already sees Aaliyah Bolson. Once Aaliyah gets to her spot, if Brianna Jones is still down here, then Kaylin skips it over there. But if Brianna Jones slides over there, then she hits Aaliyah Bolson, right? She sees Brianna Jones take a step out the paint now, so Kaylin decides, okay, now I'm passing it to Aaliyah Bolson. She's literally dissecting defenses in this nick of a second. Like, she's that good with the basketball. This is why you don't want Kaylin Clark with the ball. Nobody can do what she's doing with the basketball. I don't care how bad she's shooting. Nobody can pass how as good as her. Nobody. Of all time, there's nobody that's ever been able to pass and see the floor the way Kaylin Clark can see the floor, right? And great pass to Aaliyah Bolson. And Aaliyah finishes. Now let's move on once again. This is another reason why you don't want CC off the ball and you want her on ball. CC is somebody who's going to consistently push the pace, consistently make the kick-ahead passes. Before the defense could get set, Kaylin Clark is looking to see any little lapse in the defense, and she's going to find it like she does right here. You see they casually running up. Aaliyah Bolson's probably looking to the right. Aries just running to get to her spot, but no. Kaylin with the ball sees an advantage of it. Kicks it ahead to Dantas in the post. Dantas bumps once, bumps twice, draws the foul, and one. All started from C22. All started from C22. Her court vision is second to none. There's nobody that can see the court like her, so why not put the ball in her hands? Like, when you run Kaylin Clark off ball, it's going to be because she has somebody on her team who can see the floor on the same level as she can, or at least similar to, you know, near it, or better. Like, you see why Stephen Curry is so successful? It's because he has a Draymond Green on the floor with him. Someone who's incredible at seeing the floor. Kaylin, unfortunately, not only does she not have someone of that talent on her team, but she has teammates that's not even looking for her point blank, period. That alone is already a problem. You know, especially in the playoffs. Anyways, let's move on, okay? Right here, we got Sophie Cunningham, I think. This is where Sophie interrupted Ryan Howard offensive rebound. She had her best game of the season, Sophie Cunningham, coming in with her blue-collar energy, knocking the rebound out Ryan Howard's hands for the offensive rebound, leading to a Kaylin assist to Aaliyah. Look at this right here. Sophie knocked it out her hand. One more time. Knocked it out her hands. Spicy Sophie.
Spicy Sophie.
That's her right there, right?
Coming out of nowhere to
Now you see Kaylin find Aaliyah. Oh my gosh. I love this. Oh man. How can't you love this girl's playmaking vision? Kaylin Clark slowly cocking the ball back like a Kamehameha, and she just launches it straight to Aaliyah Boston like a laser. Look at this. Slowly cocks it back. Boom! Right to Aaliyah Boston's hands.
Bow, bow, bow!
Like, man, there's nobody passing like this. Nobody doing it like she's doing it. This is why you don't want CC playing off the ball. Rarely ever, okay? Now, let's move on and let's see how much the Fever knocked off the Fever checklist. Now, we got the Fever checklist, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, the Fever definitely had a passing grade 3 for 5 on the Fever checklist, okay? Listen. Number 1, we got 70 field goal attempts. The Fever attempted 76 field goal attempts. Obviously, because Kaylin Clark is back, that number should definitely be checking that 70 field goals attempts seamlessly. Then that takes us to number 2, 20 team assists, which also ties into Kaylin Clark. Kaylin Clark with the team high assists. No big surprise, right? 9 assists for Kaylin Clark. Aaliyah Boston, surprisingly, with 8 assists as well. And the team's next high... Oh, wait. Aaliyah Boston had... Oh, I'm looking at turnovers. I was about to say, huh? Yeah, Aaliyah Boston had 8 assists. Ari had 3 assists, with Lexi Ho having 3 assists as well. You know, Lexi always having a little quiet games. But it just goes to show how good the ball was moving in this game. On the 35 field goals made, we had 27 assists. Okay? That means we literally scored only 8 times without it being assisted. That's good basketball if you ask me. Besides Natasha Howard going 4 for 10 and doing her little immature stuff she always tried to do. It is what it is. You know, that takes us to number 3. Under 13 team turnovers. After having 8 turnovers at the half. At the half, we had 8 turnovers. The Fever proceed and went on to only turn the ball over 3 more times after that. Finishing the game with 11 assists. This team, man, I don't know. This team is so weird because one day they could play so good one time and then fall flat the next time. Like, then you got 15 fast break points. The Fever failed that. 8 points. Halfway there, nearly halfway, or a little bit over halfway. Then you got the big 3 failing to combine for 60 points as well. But they came close on both. Well, mostly the last one they came close on, about 4 points shot. You got Kaylin Clark with only 12 points. She definitely, you know, a few more points would have went a long way. But you got Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell going crazy. And mentioning Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell and et cetera, I bring you guys to the MVP. Aaliyah Boston.
Bow, bow, bow.
Aaliyah Boston. With 19 points, 6 rebounds, 8 assists. Aaliyah Boston was all over the floor doing her thing. I just want Aaliyah Boston to look for her teammates a little more, look for Kaylin a little more, screen for Kaylin a little bit. We know last year it was holding the screen. This year is re-screening. It's actually holding it sometimes, you know, just putting some actual power into your screens. You're a big girl, you know, use your frame. You know the refs going to be a little unfair, but at least just try to be as legal as you can. And that brings us to our second MVP, Kelsey Missile Mitchell with 25 of them things. 25 points, 3 assists, 3 3-pointers made on 7 attempts. Kelsey shot 56% from the field, 42% from the 3-point line. She shot 100% from the free throw line, going 4 for 4. Kelsey Mitchell with 3 assists sprinkled in on 25 points. Kelsey Mitchell, we don't got nothing bad to say about you. This is why no matter how bad her defense is, her offense is always good enough to keep her on the floor. And with that being said, I bring you to the X Factor, and y'all know somebody spicy's waiting on that side.
Spicy Sophie.
Spicy Sophie with 16 points. Oh my gosh. 16 points. 10 rebounds. 2 offensive rebounds. I don't know. That's 3. 2 offensive rebounds. 4 for 5 from the three-point line. Sophie Cunningham, rumor had it that she had her family in the building. Sophie Cunningham popped off. It is what it is. Listen, I appreciate all of y'all. If y'all enjoyed this, smash the like button, smash the sub button. We're only 58 subs away from 24.5K subs. I love y'all so much, and I'm going to see y'all in the next one. It's your boy Venom. Hit the like button for me. Let's see if we can get 1,000 likes for this Fever win and carry some momentum into the next game against Dallas. I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Let's go, baby.